Hey everybody, Economic Ninja here. I hope you are doing great. I have got a story about Russia. Yes, as if we haven't heard about Russia enough. But I got more. So this is about the continued collapse of the US dollar. And when I say collapse of the US dollar, I'm saying that it's not going to not be around tomorrow. It's going to be here. We're stuck with it. But its use as the world's reserve currency, and what's more important is that since it is losing its reserve status, all right? Jay Powell made that very clear. That was way more than just a nice thought that popped through his head. That was a signal. Go throughout the world to all of his cronies and central banks and governments worldwide, okay, that they're on board of this thing. That, all right, we know what's going on. It's going to lose value rapidly, okay? When I mean rapidly, also, I'm thinking like a couple of years. So for all you speculators out there that only can't think past tomorrow or look past yesterday, then this video is not for you, okay? We want broad-minded people, open-minded people, people that understand that things take time. Collapses take time, the same as bubbles take time. The problem is most people don't see those bubbles or those crashes in real time because they're late to the game always. They're always late to the game, so they cannot identify these issues. Well, this is a big one, okay? Now, this is a story out of Yahoo. I'm going to link it below. It says, Russia says it will no longer disclose the names of organizations that use its alternative to the SWIFT payment system. And I'm going to explain why this is very big, but I'm going to hit a couple key points. It says some Russian banks have been banned from the SWIFT banking system due to the Ukraine war. We know about that. It's been all over the headlines. Russia is now urging the use of its alternative system for transfer of financial messages. I also want people to understand that they integrated this. China and them have been working on this for well over a decade. Okay, this is nothing new. This came out in 2015, okay? However, the world just woke up to what do you mean they got a new alternative payment system? As a matter of fact, most people just woke up to the fact that they figured out what the term SWIFT means or what actual economic sanctions are. And then here, Russia's central bank says it will stop revealing the names of those participating in its alternative to SWIFT. All right, I'm going to make this very clear. I'm not going to read this story to you. It's not nap time yet. That's why we got our coffee, guys. Allow the comments about McDonald's coffee can now begin, guys. So my point is this. Russia knows a couple of different things. First off, that their new payment system is pretty slick. It's pretty fast. It's rhymes with it's SIPs, okay? And it's fast and it's way better than SWIFT. SWIFT is an incredibly antiquated system from the 60s, 50s to 60s. All it is a text messaging app. SIPs is faster and cheaper, okay? Russia knows that is awesome. That is real. It's a fact. It works better than SWIFT, but it also knows that the U.S. and its partners in the banking cabal are watching whatever countries go outside of SWIFT and start dealing directly with Russia in either rubles or their own currency, right? And what they're going to do is they're going to go economically attack them, all right? So Russia is doing two things. By doing this, they're keeping us on our toes, going, who do we sanction next? Who do we attack next? But also what they're doing is they're signaling to the world that it's safe to do business with us, all right? Not only are you going to get a discount on a lot of these highly inflated prices of commodities right now that you desperately need, and we supply them, okay? So you're going to be able to get a good price, but also you're going to be able to do it secretly, quietly. We're not going to disclose this. We're not going to brag about this. This is not a time for that. They're like, we want to do business with people and we're coming to play. And just like you saw where our mainstream media tried to mock this whole, the Russian ruble collapse and mock them. Like, oh, look we got them. They came back stronger than ever. That should be a signpost, a signal to you right now what's going on geopolitically. And that is America is losing dominance of the currency system. This is very serious. There has never been a better argument right now to be in gold, other precious metals like silver, platinum, palladium. I mean, almost take your gamut. I mean, right now the monetary system is collapsing as we know it. The power is being shifted from the west to the east, and it's happening fast. But it's only happening fast if you're in the know and you follow these kind of things. For people that don't follow economics or understand anything past what they learned in home ec school, and that had more to do with cooking and making little animal pillows. Do you guys have to make animal pillows when you're in home ec? That was a weird sort of thing. That was sort of cool. I made a dog. If you guys made one, put in the description what you made. you know, those people are just now waking up to some pretty harsh realities. And this is, to me, akin to in the 70s, early 70s, when Nixon took us off the gold standard. And because France was repatriating their gold so fast because they didn't trust us. See, we have a history of not being trusted, just so you guys know. And I'm sure all around the world, NinjaNation is going, yeah. I don't know, that's all. Those are the only yeahs I know in different dialects. Just 3 different yeahs. Point being is that this is happening, it's happening rapidly. And these are the days to, guys, protect yourself and hedge yourself. You know, gold is bumping up near 2,000 the other day. Yeah, it's came down. But, you know, it's funny, oils came down too, right? And you have JP Morgan coming out and saying, hey, there's some new issues with oil right now, and we're calling for $186 a barrel. And I'm going to be honest with you, they're not in the business of being wrong, okay? They know enough about how money works. They're going to be right eventually. And even if it's not in our time frame, yes, oil's going to 186 bucks. I actually believe the next cycle takes it to over $300 a barrel. Now, that could be a multi-year run-up. And I believe that's going to happen, especially because that's easier for them to push their green initiative. I got to love those batteries. Even more of a use case for metals, right? Mining and commodities. The point being is, guys, we're in a commodity boom. Why? Because currency as we know it is collapsing. And before they reset the system with a whole new standard of currency adoption and backing, you better be in the right assets, because I don't know about you, but everybody's starting to call for, you know, 2,000 plus gold. Well, at that point, what good is your money doing in the bank? All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I've got some links below to places if you want your gold vaulted. If you're like me, you know that it's not even feasible to have it at your house. It's just better to have it stored with a third party, a safe company. Companies that have been around and reputable. So I've got some links to those if you guys want to check them out. Thanks so much for watching, guys. The Economic Ninja is out.